Because if you are faking and people don't know your problem, people don't know your problem, the problem might never get solved, right? Hello. Today is day 97. Yes, today is day 97. We have 3 days more. Three days more. Just 3 days more. I don't know. I'm very happy. Let's see how far we've gone. 15 minutes gone, and there's forecast for rain in the next maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. That's why I'm holding my umbrella just in case. And you can see what I'm wearing. It says happy work day. Happy work day. And today we're going to talk about the power of authenticity. Yes, the power of authenticity. And I've been thinking of authenticity because I've been thinking of, has remained just few days, trying to think of how I've done on this challenge, what I've done wrong, what I've done right, how I've fared. I even went to look at some of the videos, like a lot of the videos. I couldn't finish all, but we've done a lot of videos. I did go to look at some of them, and I'm like, just asking myself questions. Could I have done things better? Could I have maybe hired a professional editor to make things look very smooth and nicer? Could I have been making up every day? Could I have, spoken in a better accent, like formed some kind of very nice accent that is not my normal accent, Oh, just asking myself these questions, like, could I have maybe dressed better? Could I have pronounced some words better? I was just looking at everything, and I told myself, no, I think I was happy with everything. Not because it was perfect, not because everything was good, not because I pronounced everything well, not because I spoke perfect English, not because I dressed perfectly, not because my hair was perfectly done or whatever, but because I was real, I was myself. I was just a girl speaking to you, talking to you about things that I feel are impactful, discussing with you, and just being myself. And that is authenticity, just being real, being yourself. And I think I really, really enjoyed it because I did that way. I've enjoyed the journey so much. All the challenges, the day I've had pains, the day I've not felt like coming out, the day I've expressed my frustration, the day I didn't even know what to talk about that much, and I just came out and I just spoke because I spoke from my heart. Every single minute, every single day, every single second, of this journey, every single minute of this journey, I've enjoyed it because I've been myself. And I was just thinking how powerful it is to be authentic, to be your real self, not to be fake, to be original. And, just thinking about it, I discovered how much authenticity is disappearing from our society, how much being real is disappearing from our society. In our world today, being fake is celebrated because, in the day of social media, there's a lot of fakeness, so to say. People use filters, people edit things in such a way to bring the best part of, whatever it is they want to show to the world. They're not showing their real lives, but they're just editing and bringing the best part. And now, we now have AI. We now have AI, and that is even like, the highest level. You can fake anything, you can just do anything and make it look real when it's not real. And that's the world we live in today. And I now start asking myself that, why is it that we feel such a need to be inauthentic, to be ingenuine, to be unreal? Why is it that we feel that need as human beings? Despite the fact that when we are real is when we actually enjoy our lives better. That's when we are our real selves, when we are our authentic self. That is when we actually enjoy our lives better. And being authentic is so powerful. But before we talk about the advantages of being authentic, I just want to ask this question, like, why is it that human beings, we like to be fake? Why? And I was able to think of one or two reasons, and if you have any other reason that you feel you want to add, please help me and add it in the comment section. Why do you think human beings are unreal? Or why? You can even share your personal experience. Why is it that sometimes you feel a need to present a face that you are not? Why do you feel a need to mask yourself and not show your real self? And one of the reasons I feel that we do that is because we feel that we are not enough. We feel that who we are is not enough because we are not confident in who we are. We feel we are not good enough. That's one of the reasons. Another reason I feel is that, and I've talked about this once, I can't remember under which topic, where I was saying that it's a human desire that everybody wants to be accepted, So because of that, our quest to be accepted by people, we want to present to them what we feel is acceptable. Because we feel already that we are not enough and our actual real self is not good enough, then we want to bring out a facade and present it to the world that this is who we are, even though that's not who we really are. We want to bring a counterfeit, not our real selves, because we want to be accepted. Everybody hates rejection. Nobody loves rejection. So because we feel that if I'm my real self, I will not be accepted, the world will not appreciate me, the world will not love me. So because of that, we try to, just be who we are not. That's another reason, because of fear of rejection. And another reason we try so much to be fake and not to be real, we try to remove ourselves from our real selves so much is because we want everything to be perfect. And I've talked about it before, so on this channel, we want everything to be perfect. We want the whole world to feel that, we are all that, And life is not like that. Nobody is perfect. Another reason is because of societal expectation. In this world, there's so much expectation. There's a particular expectation from the society, and the expectation is like high up here, and we feel we are low here. And so we have to fake it. There's something that is called fake it till you make it, So we have to kind of fake it till we make it. We have to fake it because the societal expectations is so high. There's a way we are meant, society has made us feel that we have to talk in a particular way. You have to live in a particular way. You have to wear some particular clothes. You have to act in some particular way. You have to react in some particular way. You have to like some particular things. And because, some of us are so into what people think about us, we really want people to think about us the right way, because we so much want people to think of us in a good way. Then we are ready to sacrifice who we really are on the altar of pleasing other people. So these are the things, these are the reasons why I think people just are so fake these days. These are the reasons. And I don't know if you have any other reason, why you feel that this inauthenticity is so rampant in our society today. Let me know, share your 2 cents in the comment section. So yeah, that is it. But I think being authentic is so powerful because, one, it makes you live your real life, and it makes you be yourself, and it makes you happy. You are free and you are happy. And that's why I said I've really enjoyed all these days, because I've just been myself. I've just been, talking and just walking and just enjoying it because I've been myself. So when you actually real, you are able to live your life because you are living your authentic life. You are living, you are happy, you are free. You are enjoying life because you are able to be yourself. Another reason why I feel that it's good to be authentic and it's so powerful to be authentic is that when you're authentic, it makes you relatable, because other people see you that this person is just like me, because you show your weaknesses, you show your vulnerability, so people are able to connect with you better. And what is it that we need in life than human connection? You're able to make better friends, deeper relationship, because you are not just somebody that is just putting a mask in front of yourself. You are able to strip off the facade, and you're able to open who you really are. And so people are able to relate to you better, and you're able to form better relationships, more lasting relationships, and you are able to connect with people more. Also, you're able to help people more because people see you as relatable and they can open up to you. You can impact lives better because they know that this person is like me and, understand me. He or she is not high up there and I am low here, so they can confide in you, and that's where you are able to make more impact. Another reason why I feel that it's very, very powerful to be authentic is that when you're authentic, you are able to easily fulfill your purpose in life because you are not trying to walk another man's path, so to say. You are walking on your own path. You're not trying to tow another man's path. You're not trying to walk in a path that is not being carved out for you. So because of that, you're able to fulfill purpose. Because instead of going after somebody else's path, you are walking your real path, and you're going to be able to fulfill the reason why you've been created. And we've talked about purpose. And I said it yesterday, I say it today. Please, if you've not watched that video on purpose, please do go and watch it. Everything is linked in the description box. And yeah, so that's it. Those are the reasons why I feel that it's very, very powerful to be authentic. And before I conclude, I'm going to say this. It's not as if I'm saying that we cannot imitate people or we can't learn by imitation, because I've actually talked about the power of imitation on this channel. And yes, again, it's linked in the description box. You can check it out. So I believe that imitation is powerful, and we all learn by imitation. So it doesn't mean that, I can never imitate, everything I do must be original. No. But even in imitation, we can still infuse our originality into it. And if you watch that video, you will understand what I mean. So yeah, that is one. Secondly, I want to just reinforce the fact that God has made everyone unique. We are all unique. We all have our unique characteristics. If God wanted us to be a counterfeit or to be fake or to be photocopies of other people, he would just photocopy everybody. Just make one person and photocopy like 1 million people out of the same person. But no, God made us so original. He made everybody unique. And I've talked about the fingerprints before on this channel. I've forgotten which particular video, where I was saying that every fingerprint of everybody in this earth is different. Our DNA imprint is all different. It's unique to us. And if God wants us to be like other people, he would have made us like every other person. But he made us unique for a purpose, because he wants us to be authentic. He wants us to be real. That's one thing I want to say. And another thing I want to say is that we should never be afraid of showing our weakness or our vulnerability. Because I was thinking, even in the Bible, I was just thinking that there are many things in the Bible that if I were God, probably I would miss them. Some human weaknesses. God put all these things just to show us that human beings are vulnerable. And he knows that we are vulnerable. And he understands. And I feel that when we show our weakness and our vulnerability, it enables God to be able to help us to overcome our weaknesses. And even it enables man and people around us to be able to help us to overcome our vulnerability. That's another power of being authentic. Because if you are faking and people don't know your problem, people don't know your problem, the problem might never get solved, right? Yeah, so it's good to be vulnerable, and it's not a crime to be vulnerable, to show our weaknesses, because everybody has their flaws. Nobody is perfect. And the thing is, so far that we are striving to reach perfection, it's not like you are resting on your oars and saying, I'm imperfect and that's it, I'm vulnerable, I'm weak, that's it. So far we are working on, everybody is work in progress. So we have to be able to embrace our weaknesses, be able to embrace our vulnerability, and show our true self to the world while working on attaining onto perfection. So that's my thoughts for us today. If you have any comments about today's talk, feel free to share in the comment section. And yeah, that's it for today. And I'm going to see us when I am done. Yes. We're back. Let's see how far we've gone. 63 minutes. So yes, today has been fun. Today we've talked about the power of authenticity. And so, yeah, I just want to encourage us, as I'm encouraging myself, that we should be real. Let's be authentic. Let's bring out our real and authentic selves and live a life that is devoid of fakeness. Is there a word like that? Yes, and just dare to believe that you are enough, that the real you, the way God created you, the way you are, is enough. And dare to live a life that is genuine. And when you do that, you might be surprised how fulfilling your life can become, and how happy and joyful your life will become, and how better and easier it will be for us to be able to fulfill purpose. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.